Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So we're going to take a look at the Orange Crush Mini. This is a 2018 model with cab out. 8-inch speaker. Auxiliary and, of course, DC if you want to run a DC power supply. Minimum is 500 milliamp. Also runs on a 9-volt battery, and you have 3 watts of juice. So I haven't tried it with a power supply yet. I'm still trying to kill the original 9-volt battery that came with it from the factory. So then I'll play with a power supply, because it's probably going to give me a little bit more power output with a power supply, only because generally that's how it works. If you remember the Bosch Katana Air, 20 watts on batteries, 30 watts on AC plug-ins. So same sort of theory, I'm sure, would probably apply to this. We'll find out and I'll let you know at a later date. But in the meantime, I've got everything dimed here at 12 o'clock, and we're hooked into a, believe it or not, a home theater subwoofer box that has an 8-inch 8-ohm Fender Frontman 15 speaker in it, 15 watt speaker. I thought, I got no use for the cab. Let's throw a, guitar speaker in there, and it makes a great little cab for, doing stuff like this. And I actually used my Hughes & Kettner on it for a little while. That was kind of fun. But anyhow, so we're going to use my Les Paul for this, and on the bridge pickup, you can hear just a little bit of breakup with everything in the middle there. So we can pull it back a little. Gain back a little bit more, bring the volume up. The gain really does pull a lot away from the output, but I'm sure the intention of this amp was never to run it clean anyway, right? So we go to its own speaker. So anyways, on clean, it's actually really clean. By the way, the tuner in this thing works actually pretty awesome. So let's go full on the gain, and we'll bring the volume at 9 o'clock. We'll leave the color or contour knob in the middle. So, halfway on volume, gain still cranked. Full out. Okay, contour all the way to the right. And all the way to the left. Let's put it about 9 o'clock. pretty cool actually on an 8-inch box. Although I'm not opposed to the built-in. That's Diamond. What's really nice about this amp too is the power switch is actually part of the input jack. So when you unplug, power's out. You can never forget to turn the thing off unless you forget to unplug your wireless or your cable. So anyways, I think it sounds great as it is, as it just, by itself, but it sounds really awesome, I think, even on the 8-inch cab at the proper ohms of 8 ohms, because my Marshall 4x12 is a 16 ohm cab. Although it sounded pretty good, it does rob a lot of power from the amp because, you're doubling your impedance, right? So not necessarily a good thing to do. And that is kind of hard on the amp if it's not made to handle it. So, yeah, try not to do that. Stick with the 8 ohms. But I think overall, really good. I like how it's turned out. I like the sound of this amp actually on here. So, if you've got one of these little amps, even for a Fender speaker, it ain't bad, that I put into this box. But you could build yourself like any box, like really inexpensive, or just even get they have the orange cab that you normally see packed with the Micro Dark or the Micro Terror amp. They sell it as a kit, or you can even buy that cabinet separate too, which is not bad even for price. I was actually looking at a used one for about $100, but then it's like, where am I going to stick it? I got like amps everywhere as it is, and even one of my amps is actually sitting in my closet now. But this is a good little unit, I think, for doing stuff like this, like little demos of, little amps, that sort of thing. But it works well. It sounds good through the 8-inch, I think. You guys can let me know what you think. This video, by the way, is recorded just on my Sony Handycam, so you're hearing the pure raw sound. Nothing's mic'd up or processed or anything. I don't mic up speakers or amps for the videos, especially when I'm demoing stuff. I don't mic stuff up because I want you guys to hear what it's like in this environment in my studio with all the dampening I have from all the stuff in here and guitars and whatnot. The rooms do get dampened the more stuff you put in, right? So there is virtually absolutely probably no echo in this room at all. So anyways, there you go. So that's what it sounds like in my environment anyways, and on my Les Paul. So anyhow, I shall see you guys on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it and had fun. I always have fun doing this stuff for you guys. Look forward to doing a lot more, and also looking forward to maybe doing something a little more with this amplifier on a video or two. Just do some crazy stuff or whatever, right? So in the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.